Okay, a couple of contact plays that I wanted to discuss. And this first one is pretty interesting. And I'm just going to go ahead and let it run through one time here. You see a rollout, pass, it's tipped, and some contact. Okay, let's run it again. We're going to go ahead and start with the quarterback right here. You can see her just releasing the football in white. And then you've got a mesh point right here. And the mesh point is this defender who's up here tipping the ball and the receiver who's anticipating that the ball might get through to catch it. There's also a receiver back here. And let's just go ahead and watch this action as it plays through. The mesh point is now complete. And you can see that there is another defender that came from behind this receiver. And there was probably a little bit of foot contact. And that foot contact, I believe, caused her to stumble. And then as a result of that, even though the ball's already on the ground, there's forceful contact against the receiver in the back here. And that was called illegal contact. I think if there was a tangled foot here, right here, that caused that to be a stumble, that you could probably lay off of that as incidental as a result of contact from another player. But if that is not contact here that causes a stumble, then this is clearly illegal contact because the mesh point is gone and the forceful contact comes through the back. Okay, this is a punt play, and we're punting from left to right. That's why there's such a big separation between these two teams. And the original line of scrimmage, I believe, was somewhere up in this area. So one of our wing officials has gone down here a bit. We've got a back judge here too. So just go ahead and watch this action. We have a catch and now a return setting up for a pitch. We have some contact and a flag is down. Also, at the end of the run, we have a little bit of contact. I think most of that was incidental. So let's go back and analyze this just a bit. So this is a change of possession play. And on those change of possession plays, sometimes it gets a little bit confusing about who's offense and who's defense. Well, team A or K is kicking the ball. Team B or the receiving team is receiving the ball. But the team in possession of the ball, whether they're A or B, they are on offense. So this is an offensive team now. And as long as this runner maintains a straight line, the defense cannot move in front of her and create a block unless they are stationary 2 yards before the arrival of that contact. So let's just back it up a little bit. She's running in a straight line, not deviating, and then pitches the ball back, and you can see the defender moves right in front of her. That is the defender's fault because the runner was running in a straight line, and the defender cut physically right in front of her, causing this contact. This should be a defensive foul against the red team. We also have a pitch here. And we need to make sure that even if we have a penalty, we're following the play down the field, which we are. You can see the head is turned. We don't need our finger on our whistle, which you can see here is happening. And then as this runner approaches the sideline, it appears that the defense is on the side, and she tries to kind of side hop over her, goes to the ground, rolls, and gets up. So I'm okay with what occurs on the sideline. But coming back to this point here, this is on the defense, and the defense is the team in red. We called it against the offense, the team in black, but as stated in my previous contact video, if the ball carrier is running in a straight line, the defense has the onus to not block that straight line and to go to the side to pull the flag. Also on this pitch, we are following the play, but then as the play, terminates, it seems like we lose a little interest here. Head goes down, and that's not a good perception look for us. So we just want to make sure that we put a little speed to keep up with the play, at least within 15 yards, and then that we aggressively give our signals, keep our head up, and communicate what we did see on the play. Also, since we have a back judge here, and we do have a catch and run, we do need to start closing this gap, and maybe the back judge can help us out with who this may have been. It's possible this official said, oh, it's against the offense, and then the referee interpreted that as the original offense, when in fact the foul was against the kicking team during the return. So we just need to learn how to communicate. identify, and move forward. And hopefully we get these right every time moving forward.